amazing.
It's alright.
You guys like it?
Yeah.
The word on the street is that it's our best record yet, and I have to agree with that comment. I think it is our best effort. I came up with that
Put that word on the street?
Yes, I put the word on the street.
But it's taking
I
off.
spread it on Twitter. We leaked it on Twitter, yes.
It's getting a lot of retweets, so that's good.
Exactly.
Got that working out for
Say
you.
it's the best record ever.
Well, it's probably been over 10 years, right, since you guys started doing your thing.
Yes.
And so with this album being the best, how would you say that your sound has evolved in 10 years? How have you guys changed? 'Cause that's a fairly...
Well, with that comment, our first record was probably pretty bad. No, I think for us we just keep making music that we enjoy, you know, that we want to hear, you know. And I mean, how has it evolved? I don't know. It's been
well, we've been playing for 10 years as a band, so I think you just get better, you get more confident. I think we got better as songwriters as well, you know, because you have more practice. Practice makes, well, you know, hopefully one day perfect, but
right.
We made perfect on the first album, so
yes,
that's true.
Practice makes jet lag.
Yeah, there you go. But I think we just, as a band, just got better, and,
Right.
especially live.
Yes, like
We
tonight.
got better. We got more cocky. That's right. The whole package.
It's the whole package.
Yeah.
And probably too, I mean, along the way you're touring with other bands and stuff, would you guys say that you've been influenced by people you've met along the way?
Oh, we stole everything from
I
here.
think it's more like we influenced all of the bands we
Wow.
Talking about cocky.
Oasis and
This is the arrogant moment.
We are the best band in the world.
No, actually, just
No,
please go ahead here.
No, you go.
I'm sorry.
You always go first. Or you always come first. Go.
I cut you off. I didn't want to do that. Please.
No, go ahead.
I insist. Okay. I was going to say that we got to tour with a lot of great bands. You know, we got to tour with Blink-182, which was amazing. It was great to see them every night. We got to tour with Green Day. So I think we definitely picked up a few things along the way. But
You know what? The first band that influenced us.
Who? Sugar Ray.
Yes.
On tour.
Very
Yes.
cool.
We were on tour with those guys, and Mark McGrath is probably one of the biggest rock stars ever, in a good way, not the bad way.
You taught us how to behave backstage
Yeah,
and
taught us how
party
to-
properly.
Yeah.
Taught me how to make out.
That must have been very awkward for the two of you, or not kind of romantic?
We have it on film. I'll show you. Champagne.
He's
Is
pretty
there,
good looking.
is there video footage?
Of course.
I
No,
think
that
the
wasn't
coolest thing
YouTube
for
back
me
then.
with that band is that they were really big back then and everything, and they were so nice. You know what I mean? They were so nice. So I think that teaches you as a young band that if you have success, you should be nice to all the other bands and to your fans and everything. So that's one thing that we definitely picked up along the way with them.
That's good, thank goodness for Sugar Ray then, eh?
Yeah.
Would you say that over the 10 years you guys have carried the same fan base, or do you see, you know, like a lot of, like, you guys have been there since day one, right?
I think it depends. You know, sometimes we see, we always usually ask the question on stage, you know, is this your first playing concert, or who's been seen this before? And it kind of shocks me how sometimes you'll see an entire crowd that raises their hand and says, like, oh,
I think sometimes people just get excited. They're like, yeah!
You're like peanut butter. Woo!
Yeah!
But yeah, we've got some fans that have been with us, you know, since 1999, 2000, and some fans that have been, you know, that are just getting into us on this last record. So it's good to see a mix of all that.
We love them all equally.
Right.
Well, some of them more than others.
There's got to be a little VIP privilege for people who've been there since day one.
People that bring us gifts. You get to the top of the list.
Very cool. You guys mentioned Blink-182 a minute ago. 2011, I think, was a very interesting year because if you look at some of the album releases, you see like Yellow Card and Blink-182, and all of a sudden there seems to be a resurgence again of pop punk. Why do you think that is, all of a sudden?
Too much pop dance music on the radio.
Probably. Everybody was tired of being home for too long and they wanted to release a record at the same time.
I think it's just, you know, I think it's a natural evolution. I think all that, I mean, not all that entire style, but a lot of that style came out when we were coming out and it was such a big thing on radio and everyone was really into it. And slowly all those bands sort of evolve and like try to get influenced by other things, and we all made records that were a little bit further away from that, and then all realized that like, hey, that was kind of fun, let's do it again.
Right.
And it all happened at the same time.
And I think fans love like the kind of music because it's fun, but it's also really honest in terms of the lyrics, very genuine. Sometimes some of the stuff that's coming out is maybe not like that, so I think they can feel like a deeper connection with these kind of songs. So
yeah, but I'm sexy and I know it's pretty genuine.
that's a real pretty awesome. That's pretty sentimental.
There's a pretty serious message in that song.
I agree with that. Yeah. It's important to know it. That's true.
Yeah, it's pretty deep.
And then Shots is even more.
By the way, we love LMFAO that much.
That's a social commentary right there. It's brilliant. It's true.
That's deep. I don't even know what to do with that.
She's a
Deep burn.
Well, let's bring her back off LMFAO and onto the new album that we want to promote. How's that evolved? So if you take your, get your heart on and you compare it to all of your past albums, what makes this one different? What do you love about this one?
Say it, Seth.
It's fun.
And the other ones weren't.
Usually you say, well, it's 12 new songs that weren't on the other records, so that makes it different.
Do I say that? Yeah. That is the main difference between this album and the other ones.
But I would say, I think it's just, it's just a like Simple Plan version 4.0. So it's got that. We've always had this thing for writing extremely catchy songs. It's kind of like something that we can't avoid doing.
I know what makes it better.
What?
It was recorded. A lot of it was recorded in Vancouver.
Chuck is sitting there.
What can I say? Man Howell Studio.
See the wheels turning.
Brian Howell was from Vancouver, so it was. We actually got to spend about, let's say, 2-3 months in Vancouver. Not last fall, the one before, and it didn't even rain once.
Really?
That's so not true. The whole time.
And we had a lot of steamrollers. And what else did we?
We went out a lot. What did we have? Oh, we went climbing quite a bit.
Oh yeah, we went to
the
the
grass
grass
grind.
grind.
Oh,
We were so fit then.
Yeah, nice. We went out a lot.
Oh.
I made out a little bit too.
We had fun. You guys have a great city here. So many fun people, and it was a real blast to make the record here.
And a lot of our fans came to the studio in Vancouver to record a part for a song called "This Song Saved My Life."
Right.
And that was done here in Vancouver. So a lot of people came over from around the world, from
We
the
helped
US.
Vancouver tourism,
Yeah.
industry
Well, thank you
with
for
that.
that.
Yes.
People from the US, from Brazil, from Japan, from Germany, all congregated here for an epic moment of awesomeness.
I like it. One other thing too about your new album is some pretty decent collaborations on there. You guys got some pretty cool other voices in there.
Oh yeah.
Let's talk about that a little bit. How did this come to be? How did you get Natasha Bedingfield? How did you get River Cuomo from Weezer?
Lots of money.
She showed him that video of
You know
you
what?
and
Nobody-
Sugar Ray.
Nobody actually got paid.
I know.
Those collaborations were all done for
Genuine.
free. Well, maybe a point, but not money. No, but seriously, Rivers was one of the first ones, and we actually wanted to write a song with him because we know that he does like co-writing sessions, and we just pretty much got our people to give a call to his people. That's how that works in the industry.
It really does work like that. I hear people using it all
How
the
about people
time.
call your people? And then he was into it, so we wrote a song together. And by the time it was all done, we slipped in the request like, well, if you like this song, would you sing on it? And he was like, sure. And we're like, verbal contract.
My lawyer says that's the case. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
Natasha Bedingfield, we were looking for a girl because we wrote this duet song, Jet Lag. And, we just love her voice. She's a great artist. And we just, same thing, just gave her a call. And she was down for that. So that's number 2.
We got Alex from All Time Low who's playing with us tonight at the concert, and obviously him is just we
Verbal
just got,
contract.
yeah, we toured with him a lot. We were friends already, so we just asked him. We thought they were an awesome band, so it was really fun. And then last one is Kane.
I was going to say, how do you get Kane on? I'd like to hear this one.
Well, there was a deal in place.
Yes, we actually, I was involved, not involved, but I participated on his song, the Waving Flag.
Okay,
I did
great.
a guest vocal on that, so I kind of used the favor, and I was like, you remember that time when I sang on your song? Well, you're doing it on our song. And he was great. He wrote his part. He did it like we were in LA, and he was in LA as well. So we said, you want to do it? He said, yeah, I'll do it. We went to the studio, and he's like, okay, come back in about an hour. I'll have it written. We're like, an hour? Yeah, right. It took us like 5 days to write this song. And then an hour later, we're like, he hasn't called back. We're like, he's probably struggling with it. We give him a call. And he's like, oh yeah, it's done, it's a track, come and listen to it. I'm like, wow. We went there and it was amazing.
Wow, that's
awesome.
cool.
He's really good. Nice guy.
That's good. Would you say, could you pick a favorite, or you don't really pick favorites, but if you could try and sort of maybe pick a favorite out of all your collaborations, who would it be?
I would say Rivers.
Well, I gotta say, Mark Hoppus on the first record. Obviously on this record, I would say Rivers definitely because
He wrote the song with us.
and not only that, we've listened to Weezer for years.
Right.
It's been one of those artists. The Blue album has been a record that we've listened to so much. Even on that Sugar Ray tour that we were referring to, we listened to the Green record.
No, it was the.
There was Man at the
Oh,
Well.
You're right. You're right. It's a quick memory. So they're great influence, but Mark Hoppus from Blink-182 definitely helped us a lot. By singing on the song "I'd Do Anything" and
Right.
the video and all. That was really a great push, a great endorsement on his part.
I chose Natasha because she's hot. So
Yeah.
I was going to say, just having a female in the studio, I can imagine. was
In the
probably-
studio, meaning in the hotel room, shooting the video. Yeah.
We're not talking about that.
Yeah, you saw us in the video.
She's wearing skimpy lingerie.
Yep.
What's your favorite collaboration, Sebastian?
You
You
know what?
Mine
We
is
have
this
a-
guy, K9.
We have a
Yeah.
new secret collaboration that we can't talk about it yet. But I'm just saying,
It's coming.
There's a little secret.
For real or is this
Yeah.
No,
pretend?
this is for
No, you
We're
guys have.
expanding the
Yeah.
amount of
Can we get a
collaboration.
clue?
Someone is joining the
I don't
SB
think I'm
club.
not right now.
Can we say male or female?
I just said
No.
a clue, but you didn't get
Oh, can you say it one more
Don't
time?
worry about it.
Good thing we're recording all this.
Yep.
I'm gonna listen back. I'm gonna crack it. I'm
Rewind.
gonna announce it this afternoon.
Make sure you know.
Let's talk about the cover of the album because I think that that's hilarious. I like it quite a bit. And now that I've met you and we had that earlier discussion about how wonderful you were and how you all knew how wonderful you were, the album cover kind of makes sense now.
Yes.
Yeah, see, there you
It's
go.
actually a tribute to our fans. A lot of our fans have sent us. What are you talking about?
I thought you were going to say it's actually a tribute to ourselves.
You guys have all seen the cover, right? You know what we're talking about. It's a girl in her bedroom and she's walls are just plastered with Simple Plan photos and she's got her magazine of Mrs. Leehart Simple Plan.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, we've got a lot of over the years. We've got a lot of pictures from our fans that like show. They kind of show us their room and their sort of shrine to Simple Plan. As we were like so blown away by these pictures, we're like, hey, maybe we should sort of like do one for the cover.
Yeah.
And then we added a little twist to it because obviously the posters were dressed as
Yeah.
ridiculously crazy looking, kind of weird, bands
Boy
with the past.
bands.
So it was kind of just us kind of just having fun and just laughing.
I liked it though. I thought it was really unique. And I mean, how many different album covers can you make where you guys are like, standing in a row or like walking down the street or something?
We've done that one.
Yeah.
Just the one.
Jackets on, but it's so unique and it grabs your attention and I mean, it speaks a pretty cool message. I mean, I thought it's cool when you incorporated your fans into it.
We've embraced our inner Gouda.
Your inner.
That's a cheese.
I like it. Thank you.
The spelling one too.
How has the touring been going? You guys did the U.S. leg and you've done. You were over in Asia for a bit too, right?
So far we've been to Australia, we've been to Brazil, Mexico, we've been to
the States, Asia.
Asia a couple of times.
It's been busy.
Yeah, we just did a US tour in October. We brought Mariana Trench with us, Canadian band, and we did a big Asian tour in January, which took us from China to Singapore to Malaysia,
Indonesia, Philippines, Japan, Hong Kong.
It was amazing.
And now you guys get to do Canada.
Yeah, we're doing this now.
In February.
Yeah, super smart.
Well, it's actually here. I was gonna say the weather's unbelievable. How warm it is.
Yeah.
You guys have the best winters.
We did it
a little bit
for you guys.
Yes. It's a little,
Thank you.
she said.
We knew you were coming, so we turned it up a bit.
It's good. We love it.
And then we're doing Europe after this. We're doing about like 8 weeks in Europe, and then we're going to go back to Australia. So we'll be touring probably till November of this year.
Okay, that's a long time.
It is. That's what she said.
Oh,
That was a good one.
That was gold.
Hey-o!
So during touring, what would be, I want each of you to say your most favorite part of touring, and then also your least favorite part of touring.
for me, both answer would be traveling. Yeah, it's the
That
greatest
makes
part
sense.
about touring, but at the same time, it's the lamest part because you're on a
Okay.
plane for like 18 hours.
The lamest part is definitely the airports and the
Yeah.
waiting around
Yeah.
and being away from the people you love. That's definitely the worst
Or
part.
your bed.
Best
part
part
is
is
the
the shows, I think.
I would
Yeah.
say so too. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But we do get to visit awesome places.
I was
We
going to
just-
say, being able to travel like that's pretty cool. I mean, I don't know very many people in this room that have been to Asia in the past year, but
I like to say that
You guys
I've
might be
toured
it.
the whole world 7 times myself.
I actually been literally around the world over the last 3 weeks. Because we
Yes.
did
Yeah.
we started off from North America, went to all over Asia, through over the Pacific Ocean. Then David and I had to go to France for an award show because we're that awesome. So we went all over across to Europe and then back across the Atlantic, back to North America. So around the world in 3 weeks, boom!
That's
Boom.
impressive.
And we're doing it again next year. I mean, next month.
Next month, yeah.
Bada boom.
do you guys have a favorite place to perform?
Oh.
Yes.
Japan's pretty rad.
Japan is
Japan's always
awesome.
fun.
I like Australia myself a lot.
Australia's nice.
Yeah.
Brazil's nice.
Brazil.
Canada's nice. Shows are big. It's a lot of fun. Okay, you know what the best part about touring here is that we get to play really big room, big arenas, so the production is huge. It's probably one of our places where the shows are the biggest and
Right.
with the crowds and everything. So it's really a blast, and it just feels like home. People are so nice, and so friendly. It's really great.
Last question from you before I let these guys ask maybe just a couple. Less serious, let's talk about Valentine's Day. Now, I won't humiliate you or bother you by asking if you have a Valentine, because I know it's kind of personal. But if you had a dream Valentine date in a magical land, who would it be with and where would you go? Keep it clean, we've got kids in the room.
For me, it'd be Leonardo DiCaprio.
Where would you go?
Weirdo.
Because he would probably pay,
I would go to the beach.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
Really?
like that. That's
Go
good.
to the beach.
Oh, the beach in the movie, The Beach.
Yes, thank you,
That's
Seth.
the segue. There you go.
Yeah.
I had a new celebrity crush, but I forgot who it was. That was deep. I'm gonna go with my staple. I always go with Jessica Biel because
Okay.
she's hot.
Where would you go?
I'd totally do her.
No.
Where would I go? I'd definitely go to I'm a beach guy. I live on the beach. Go for a little surf.
Don't come to the same beach.
No, I'm not saying I would see you and Leo DiCaprio together. Okay? That'd be a little awkward. Yeah.
I think I live your wild.
Nice.
Yeah, right?
Good pick.
That's a good
Right.
one.
Good pick.
Where could we go? Somewhere awesome. Yeah.
Example.
Bedroom.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. We'll take it. We'll take it.
We were discussing, Sebastian and I, an age problem. I think I might have named.
He likes Emma Stone, right?
But
She's too young.
No, I was talking about the girl in Crazy Stupid Love. What's her name? The redhead.
That's her.
And she's 16?
No.
Well, that's what he told
No,
me.
you're good. You're good.
I think I'm good.
5 or something.
You know, he was hoping she was 16.
Oh.
Might be an age problem. She might be too old for me.
All right. So
Good enough.
you and Emma Stone at like a children's playground, probably.
Away from
You go to the parking.
Chucks.
Yeah, let's go check.
What's that soccer player that's married to Posh Spice?
That guy, there you go. He's pretty fit.
He's pretty
I would
fit.
go like to the gym and work out with him.
Yeah.
There you go. That'd be hot.
Awesome. All right.
It's so jet lag.